How to use Google Calendar effectively. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can create a Google Calendar that is actually going to help you in managing your time and being there on time. So without wasting any of our time, let's jump right in. Now, a lot of us don't realize that there are a lot of things that we can actually do with Google Calendar, including managing our notes, creating tasks, sharing with other people, and actually booking appointments using Google. So to do all this, simply open up your Google Calendar. Once you have opened up your Google Calendar, this is going to be a preview. On the top right, you have the option to preview either a month, a week, a day, a year, or your entire schedule. So you can choose how you want to view your calendar. On the left side, you're going to find a monthly calendar preview. Below that, by default, you have 2 to 3 calendars created. Firstly, you're going to have your personal calendar. Then below that, you have your tasks. So you can choose to delete these calendars if you don't want to set these up right now. And you can choose to click on Add Other Calendars and create or subscribe to a new calendar. You might want to create a separate calendar for things such as your university or side hustle or your 9 to 5. If you want to do that, you can do that in a separate calendar or create them all directly in one calendar on Google. Creating a separate calendar usually is going to be the most effective when it is for something that you're doing completely out of the ordinary. So let's say I am trying to build a side hustle. So I don't want my side hustle to be something that I am spending my primary time on. So I can build a separate calendar for that and segregate all of my side hustle tasks over there. Now, to actually create your tasks, you can simply click on a date over here to create a task or event within that. This is up to your personal preference if you want to do it like this, or you can click on create on the top left and you have two options whether you want a task or event. So let's say I'm supposed to do a task and I will add the title of my task, which is going to be, let's say it is to pick up groceries or pick up dry cleaning like this, and the time is going to be 1 p.m. and I'm going to set this for tomorrow instead. Then after that, we can choose whether this is a daily, weekly on Wednesday, monthly on the second Wednesday, annually, every weekday, or custom scheduled task. So let's say I pick up my laundry every time on a Wednesday. So every month on the second Wednesday, or I think weekly on every Wednesday, but that's a bit too frequent. So whatever your schedule is in real life, you can add that, and you will add that into your My Task section. Click on Save over here, and just like that, your task will be added. Now, to access all of your tasks, you can click on this icon on the top right, where there is a circle and a tick mark. This will allow you to access the Tasks section on Google. This allows you to write down any of your tasks, and you can actually improve this by creating different lists. You can click on Create New Lists, and you can create a list. So let's say I want to create a list of my eventually do this, and then I want to create a list called work related or university related tasks like this. Now, let's say eventually I want to visit Mount ABC, whatever the mountain is. So I can just add these tasks without a due date. And this could be tiny tasks as well. So I might want to clean my upper closet area like this. And what this will do is that when I have free time and I look, oh, I don't have anything to do for 3 hours today, I can simply take a look at my eventually to-do list and then cross off any of the tasks that could be completed. Similarly, if I have any work-related tasks, I can add them to the work-related list. You can also click on your starred section to view any of your starred tasks. Usually high priority tasks should be starred. So let's say I am supposed to meet with big CEO guy or meet with Lily Tech CEO. And then I can add the date and time for that. So let's say this is going to be on the Monday and the time is going to be 9 a.m. and I'm going to click on repeat. Now I can click on this task and you will see that if we take this task over here, it cannot be directly highlighted, but I can highlight it like this. So I can just start this task. Now if I visit the start tab, I will have this as a start task. This can help you in ensuring that if you feel burnt out or exhausted, you're able to see only your highlighted tasks or your favorited tasks so you know what you're supposed to complete from your calendar. Moving back into our Google Calendar, we can see that our particular tasks that we added are now directly in our Google Calendar. We can even click on Create on the top left and then click on Create Event to create an event. This could either be a real-time event, an online event, and you can add locations as well as add guests to these events. This can be especially helpful when you're trying to schedule online meetings or online calls. Now, one of the most underrated features on Google currently has to be their appointment scheduler. You can click on Create on the top left and then click on Appointment Schedule. From here, you can actually create your own appointment schedule so people can book appointments with you. Let's say that I want to set up a appointment schedule for work related or work, and then the appointment duration is going to be 45 minutes. And then below that, you can add your general availability. So let's say I'm going to be available Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And let's say I have a break, so I can add another time period. So 9 to 11, I'm available. And then after that, I am going to be available from 2 to 4. And between that, I don't want to take any appointments. And I can copy this time to all of my calendar days. Below that, we can add our scheduling window. So if people can schedule appointments way before time or right at the end moment. So the maximum time that I want to be booked in is 30 days in advance. And the minimum time that I want to be booked before is 5 hours in advance. You can also adjust your availability for specific dates. So even if I was supposed to be working on the 11th of July, let's say that for the 11th of July, I have somewhere to go and I won't be available for the second slot of my appointments. Below that, you can also add booking appointment settings like buffer times and maximum bookings per day. Click on Next and then click on Save to be able to create these bookings. Now people can book you for a meeting as well. And you can also click on the top right yellow icon of Google Keep to start taking notes directly from your calendar. And in this way, you can use Google Calendar effectively and manage your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.